Hey guys, I'm kind of meandering my way around one of my favorite places here. It's a little nature preserve area that's right on the St. Croix, and it's really beautiful here. Here's some cool rock. I love just climbing here because it's always really peaceful, and I love being by the river and stuff. So, as you might be able to tell in my voice, I've been kind of sick for the past week, and so I didn't make a video because I was in bed and just feeling crummy. So I took the rest that I needed to get better, and now I'm out and I'm just enjoying this time, and I wanted to kind of continue this conversation that I've been having with myself, and I just wanted to kind of share it with you because I was talking about this with my mom the other day, and how we were talking about how we have evolved and how on our journeys, both of us, separately but together, have experienced just this desire to, go to all of these spiritual events and be in that community because it was really good for us at the time to kind of immerse ourselves in, a place that other people kind of do the same things and have the same kind of desires and beliefs and motivations in life, and that's been really helpful for us, and also just in providing a contrast experience. So, like, for example, for me, growing up, and when I started to be more open with my spirituality and my beliefs and what I want to do with my life, there was quite a lot of people that didn't understand me and maybe didn't agree with me or agree with who I was, and so I went to other groups and made new friends with people that truly did see me for who I wanted to be seen as, and that made me really happy and really fulfilled. And then it kind of got to the point where, some of those groups didn't really feel in alignment with me anymore, and no good or bad, just, I had outgrown that experience, and in a lot of ways I just felt like some of the ways that we were talking and being was just like, it's almost this air of, I'm different, and therefore we all need to be different together, we all need to be weird together, and use the same kind of language, and everybody understands our weirdness. And I don't know if you've been in different spiritual kind of groups like that, where it can be really comforting and also really alienating, and that's what or alienating, I don't know which one it is. But I started to feel more alienated, and I felt like I had to hide more from my family and my friends because everybody just thought I was weird, and truly I was just trying to be myself, and some people weren't comfortable with that. And so, I mean, here's the thing, is at that point in my life, it was really good for me to be in all these different groups and practices and such, but as I've gotten older, I've really just solidified my own practice, and I've become much more comfortable with, this is who I am, and spirituality doesn't need to mean, you play crystal bowls and chant every weekend, and It doesn't need to mean that you, you know, go see a shaman every week for healing. And it's just some of these like really spiritual kind of words and phrases really bug me. I mean, really bug me. Like, you know, the kind of stuff like, you know, if you're sick or something, like, for someone to say, like, oh, well, you're just ascending, and it's ascension symptoms, and, you know, your ego is coming to the surface. It's like, you know, I don't know. That stuff bugs me now, because what I'm realizing is that the story is so much deeper than that. I mean, everyone has their own story, their own systems, their own, you know, karmic history. It's just like, it's beyond simplifying. Like, we can't simplify that kind of stuff. And so when people do that, it really bugs me now. And it really bugs me when, you know, people kind of use their spirituality as a way, another way of saying, like, I'm better than you, I'm more enlightened than you. And I think that's why I've become so passionate about really making my work as universal as possible. And I really mean that. Because I've been on all sides of the spectrum, really. And so where I'm at right now is I want to experience life, and life in all its mundaneness, and draw lessons from those things. And truly, you know what I think is funny is that I've come to this place now where, you know, I'm not really needing, you know, to get boosted with energy. I'm not really needing someone to tell me this is when you're gonna, you know, this is what you need right now, and you need healing, you need to do a past life regression on that. You know, I'm kind of to a place now where I'm like, you know what, I'm learning so much from my human struggles, my human experiences, and those are spiritual experiences, you guys. You know, there's no difference between your human self and your spiritual self. No, they're interconnected. That's what I'm all about, is helping people to, like, really utilize every inch of their being to uncover more of themselves and to go deeper within themselves. And sometimes that's owning the challenges, and sometimes, you know, here's what it is I just don't have the desire to label anything anymore. I'm not going to label myself as an indigo child. I'm not going to label myself as a starseed. I'm not going to label myself as anything. You know, I'm on a mission. I'm doing what I can to provide, you know, a medium for people to, you know, feel better in their life, feel more joy, feel more connectedness. And I want it to be as simple as humanly possible, honestly. Because simple is better. Simple is more profound in many ways, and I'm just not attracted to the complex things anymore. I don't think about all my karmic history and what I have to repay. I don't think about how many lifetimes I've had on Earth. You know, it's just, that's all just not important to me anymore. And it's not because I'm denying that those things exist. It's that it makes everything so much more complicated, and it distracts us from living here and now. And I feel in many ways too that it also, in a kind of an unconscious way, is teaching people to distract themselves from their humanness. And our humanness is not any less spiritual, it's not any less enlightened, it's not any thing to fix. I I don't know any better way to explain it. It's like I've just found that so many people, you know, anytime there's any kind of issue, whether it be back pain, whether it be some chronic anxiety, whether it be, I don't know, so many things, you know, you're having trouble with your sister or your brother or your whatever, you're getting divorced, and I've fallen into so many environments and groups where people just simplify those things so much. And, oh, well, you know, your karmic history, it shows that you were together in a past life, and you killed that person, and now they have to come back and even things out, basically. And that kind of information just never sat with me well. And the reason why is that, you know, how does that help that person right now, right here and now? And giving somebody a quick answer like that doesn't help them to really live. It helps them to get a quick answer, and usually it's just for entertainment. Usually it's like, oh, cool, okay. But you need to make real life decisions in your life in order to better yourself and better the world. And, you know, everyone is where they need to be at this time, and I honor that, and I know that because I've been through so many different phases of my life too, and I honor those too. I believe that all of that was necessary, but I also, you know, I've become so much more close with people because there's not as much ego in it. And I hate to say that there was ego before, but everyone has ego. I mean, everyone does. And, you know, all these people telling me like, oh, your work is so amazing, it's special, and you're so ascended, and, you know, and putting me on this hierarchy. And that's when I realized, oh, I gotta change some things, because I don't want people to see me on a pedestal, because I have done that with other people, where I allowed myself to kneel before someone else, or kneel before something else, and be less than I really am, and that's not okay. It's not, because that's not the point of being in this body at this time. It's not the point. The point is to bring out our magnificence and our power, and it's not cultivating anything that you don't have. No, it's utilizing what you have and bridging it with every part of you that you already are, you know? Gosh, it's just, I've learned so much, and see, I learned this not on my own, but I learned this from my own life experience, and that is the most powerful teacher that you have, is your life experience. So utilize that. You know, you don't need all that other stuff, and if you do right now, that's cool. Go for it. Go to your meditation group, go to your chanting group. I love both of those. I'm not going to deny that. I do. But if I show up like somewhere like that, I own myself. I own my power. I own who I am. And that is what is necessary. Is you gotta own who you are and your power. And don't give it away, because it's so easy, especially when you see something in someone else that really, you know, catches your eye. Something that you really want to be, something that you see within them and you want yourself. That's natural, but remember that the most powerful teachers and healers of the world are the ones that look at you and say, you're the answer. I can help you, but you're the answer. You're the teacher. You're the healer. And help you to cultivate that within yourself. And if you can do that, you are good to go, because your guidance system is turned on, and there's no more the need to go outside of yourself to, you know, all these other people to get the answers, because those truly are quick fixes. That's like just putting a band-aid over, you know, it's like covering your eyes, blinding yourself, because nobody's going to really point you to yourself except for you. There's people along the way that can help you to get there, but the true, like I said, the true teachers are the ones that don't say, I'm here for you, I will fix your problems, I will enlighten you. No, it's the people that say, I have some tools, you're open to use them, you're open to using my insight to help you, but you are the true master. You are capable of this. You are capable of whatever you want to be. You're capable of healing yourself. You're capable of so much more. You never want to fall into a situation where someone says, I am the way, kneel down to me, you know, and I've done that before, and I don't talk about it much because I want to stay where I'm at right now. But I will say I've been there before, and I knew it didn't fit for me because I listened to my own guidance system. So listen to your own guidance system. If it doesn't feel right, don't do it. So that's some thoughts that I'm having right now. It's kind of cold out here. Wow. So yeah, you know, like I said, I've really grown a lot in the past 4 years, and with the work that I'm doing, I really do feel like I'm pioneering this work in a new way, because not only is it all mine, but it's like this whole project is all me. It's all mine. It's all really me, but it's special in that, you know, I really feel like I'm helping people to find their magnificence and not to rely on me as that source, because I'm not the source. I'm just a conduit. So my ego has gone down a bit. So anyways, thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon in my next video. Please like, subscribe, and share. Bye!